We're gonna make a Sunday pot roast. It's freezing cold here in Oklahoma. It's Sunday morning and I don't plan on leaving my house all day. It's cold like this, I just want comfort food, and the ultimate comfort food is a really good pot roast. I am not a fan of throwing a pot roast in the crock pot anymore. I'm gonna show you how I make mine with the Dutch oven. You're gonna hear me preach this over and over again, but know where your meat comes from. Okay, I'm starting off with a really good cut of meat. This is a chuck roast from the cow that we bought from one of our neighbors. So I know where this meat came from, and that just makes it so much better. So we're gonna start off by drying our roast. I'm gonna pre-season this roast with something special, something that we've been keeping a secret about. Okay, I do have a little secret to share with y'all. We have been working on creating our own seasoning blends, and today I'm gonna use my Dockside all-purpose blend, which is just a really good basic blend. You could use it on anything, chicken, pork, fish, vegetables, you name it, you could use it on it. So this is a very good, just all-purpose seasoning. This blend is developed with high quality herbs and seasonings, and I think everyone's gonna love it. This should be a staple in your cabinet, and hopefully one day it will be. Really nicely before I sear this in the Dutch oven. This is a great all-purpose seasoning that you could have in your cabinet and use on just about anything. And when we started tossing around the idea of creating our own seasoning line, this was our top priority for our #1 product to launch, would be the all-purpose seasoning. Something that everyone could use. Now I could just use this, but I really do love herbs, and so I'm gonna season mine today with some ground thyme and a little bit of rosemary. I love rosemary. We're just gonna pat that in. If any of this comes out like in the Dutch oven, it's just gonna add depth to the flavor. Not your bland, boring pot roast for sure. This is gonna be flavorful, juicy, tender. It's amazing. I've got my pot roast all seasoned up, and I've got my Dutch oven heating. About to put some olive oil in the pan. And what we're gonna do is turn this up on high, and I wanna get a nice sear. I wanna get a brown crust on it. I'm gonna let this olive oil heat up, and I'm gonna just let it get a nice crust on it. So I'm searing. So I've got high heat. Oh my God, it smells amazing already. As you can see, my pot roast has a nice crust where I've seared it, and I'm just gonna flip that over. And we're just gonna pull it off and let it rest in a pan until I get ready for my next step. I have cut up half an onion. I use my food processor, and we're just gonna put this into our pot. I'm taking some chopped garlic, and we're just gonna add a spoon or two into our pan, saute. I'm gonna make my beef broth base out of this Washington Farms broth based beef. This is what I got to try for the first time, so we'll figure out if we like this or not. I'll let you know. So I'm gonna make a broth out of this. Some red cooking wine, a little bit of Worcestershire, and tomato paste at the end to give it some body. We're gonna toss in a couple of bay leaves. Okay, lid is going on my pot roast. This is gonna set my timer for 2 hours. We're gonna put this in the oven, and I'm gonna go watch TV and lay up.